hello there, ladles and gentle spoons. How the very devil are you? You join me today just the other side of a terrible, terrible mood, and also just south of Hanover. It's just taken me over 4 hours to get to just south of Hanover, which normally from Hamburg takes about 2 hours. I managed to find everything. It rained at the beginning, so I had to stop and put some waterproofs on. Then there was an accident on the motorway, then there were roadworks, then the motorway was closed. So I had to go through the centre of Hanover, which isn't the prettiest city in the world. But finally we are just about on the doorstep of the Weserbergland once again, because the CB1000R has had its first service and is ready to go touring. And I'm on my way for a little bit of a round tour, taking in the Nürburgring, the Vosges mountains in France, a little bit of the Schwarzwald and everything in between. But not on my own, oh no, 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 no. I'm going to be meeting up with 2 Patreon supporters that have come over from Britain, having a little trip of their own, and very kindly asked me if I'd like to tag along. Now, I love riding bikes, I've got a new one, so of course I said hell yes. So, Matt and Mike, cheers for the invite guys. I will see you tomorrow, but in the meantime, nobody wants to use the motorway when they've got a brand spanking new motorbike that's fully unleashed. So I am going to be blasting across the Weserbergland, across Sauerland, down into the Rhineland area, where I'll then be able to trickle my way onto the Eifel, blast around for the day, and then meet up with Mike and Matt as they come over later on. So get yourself comfortable. If you haven't got a brew, you can have about 20 seconds during the intro to get one. And let's hit some twisties. That is literally the exact way I wanted to go. Jesus Christ. Just guarantee it, can't you? Always. Let's hope it's at least got a good detour to make it worthwhile. Look at that. FZ1. N. Yellow and white. I've never seen one that colour before. They're cool. Yes, yes, don't get jealous of the X. You're the one I love now. Right then, boys and girls, I think as we pass underneath the castle on the hill at Marsburg, hopefully the roads are going to get a bit more interesting now. So I can finally get fully used to this machine without the need to touch it up and take it easy. I'm already realising I need to adjust the foot pegs. The SW Motec Evo foot pegs on, and I've got them adjusted too far backwards, so I'm shifting with the tip of my toe. And it's forming a bit of a blister. But anyway, this looks a bit more like it. I need the chance to know how this thing's going to handle, because the guys that I'm meeting the day after tomorrow, Matt has an MT10 and Mike has a 2.0, so I'm going to be up against it a bit. So I kind of need to know how to make this thing move and shake like I need it to. And so far it's still very foreign to me, especially in the proper twisties, because the only riding I've done was just in East Germany, where there aren't really any hills, there aren't really any bends. Well, not that I've found anyway. But come on Germany, come on Sauerland, give me some twisty roads, please. And less of this traffic nonsense. Understand how I've managed to ride through the hilliest part of middle Germany and mainly find plains. Yo, where are the twisties at? Oh look, there they are. Thunderflies! Ah! We're being attacked! Look out for Charlies! Up in the trees! I'm either thinking suddenly it got a lot fatter, or maybe that first river wasn't actually the Rhine, because this definitely is. Look at it, it's immense. It's Rhineormous. What? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I've never had this situation before to need to worry about it, but Garmin has brought me to the ferry. Do I have enough money in my pocket in cash to pay for it? 250, 6, 10, 350, what was it? Kraftrede ohne Beiwagen, 3,30. Yeah, we're good. That was lucky. Otherwise, God only knows how far I would have to go. Just hope it comes soon. I need to get checked into my hotel. What? Ferry is here. On we go. Didn't take very long at all. I don't know why I always find ferries strangely romantic and exciting. I think it's just that whole growing up on an island thing. Ferries always meant going to the mainland, into Europe. So I think I get the same feeling whenever of any kind of ferry, even if it's just across the river. And first for the bike as well. First ferry crossing for the CB1000R. Oh, it's been an absolute stonker today, it really has. It's eaten a few flies, so it's got enough sustenance. Oh, he really swings it round, doesn't he? That's a proper handbrake turn situation. Absolutely splendid, and very nearly at the digs for the night. All for the princely sum of €3.30, which I find very reasonable. I wouldn't want to try and carry the bike over on my back. Also, I wouldn't want to try and swim it without the bike. And just like that, we're off. We're on the other side. Oh, I wasn't expecting that, but quite glad that it happened. I thought there was going to be a bridge. What a plonker. Anyway, let's get to this hotel, get checked in, because the bike reveal video is due to go live in 35 minutes on YouTube, premiere style, so I kind of need to get there. It says I'm going to get to the hotel at 20 to 9, so hopefully I'm going to make it, and hopefully I will see you there, or I will have seen you there. Obviously this here is going to be, well, at least a couple of weeks before I get this sorted out so I can show it to you. But anyway, better get a wriggle on so I can chat to you folks as you see what the new bike is. Obviously at this point you know exactly what the new bike is because I'm on it. It's like Back to the Future, mind-bending timeline nonsense. Right, let's get there. Also importantly, so that I don't have to change the dark visor because I really can't be bothered. The clear visor is packed in the panniers, wrapped in everything. All of my hopes and dreams are wrapped around that clear visor. If I open the panniers now, they'll spill out all over the road and be forgotten forever. Oh, we're going in here. I want to pay attention rather than being friendly to all the bikerizers. Oh, we're going up there as well. Bloody hell. Put it into mountain goat mode, because obviously I've booked a hotel on the very top of a mountain, or so it would seem. I didn't do that on purpose if that's the case. Oh, I never could have gone around a hairpin like that in second gear on the FZ1. The gearing does make a bit more sense to me on this bike than it did on that one. Just had such a long first. You could never ever have second gear on a hairpin unless you were properly scraping your elbow on the floor, giving it all of the beans, which I never did. Well, I've arrived in the place that I shall call home for the evening, here on the banks of the beautiful River Rhine in Emmelshausen. So thank you so very much for watching. I hope this has been entertaining, maybe even a little bit interesting for you. And if it has, give me a thumbs up. If it hasn't, give me a thumbs down. Either way, leave me a little comment down below. I'll do my very best to get back to you, and we'll have a good chinwag about it. So I've been AndyManCam. Get yourself subscribed to the channel if you're not already, and I will see you next time. Ta-ra! Ridden past it. What a navigational legend.